another one that kind of surprised me, just being a local, like I guess Clipper, well, more of a Kawhi fan. But Zubac ended up going to the Pacers. So basically, the Indiana Pacers acquired center Ivica Zubac and forward Kobe Brown from the Los Angeles Clippers in a blockbuster trade that was finalized. This move addresses obviously the starting center vacancy created by Miles Turner's departure to the Milwaukee Bucks. To secure Zubac, the Pacers sent a significant package of players and future draft capital to the Los Angeles Clippers. So, Indiana Pacers got, like I said, Zubac and Kobe. Clippers received Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, a 2026 first round pick that's conditional, a 2029 first round pick that's unprotected, and a 2028 second round pick from Dallas as well too. As far as that first round pick that I mentioned from 2026, it's a top 4 and 10 to 30 protected. So it conveys to the Clippers only if it lands between number 5 and 9. If it does not convey in 2026, the Clippers will receive Indiana's unprotected 2031 first round pick. What are your thoughts on that trade that went down?
I like it for the Pacers a lot. I think they've executed this gap year almost perfectly in terms of, you're giving your young players time to shine. Now you're also going to get a high draft pick, and you replaced Miles Turner with Zubac, who I think Zoo is on a better contract, and
Yeah.
you were also able to get something in return for Benedict Mathurin, which was big because I think that they were kind of wary of the extension they were going to have to sign him to. And I think that they have enough, next year's team will have enough on it to replace the scoring that they're going to lose from not having him. So, you get a great defensive rebounding center. And I think that they didn't really have to give up too much.
Hmm.
And in terms of the Clippers, I like it because a lot of what I was seeing is they felt like they were selling high because James Harden, the same way that Chris Paul and LeBron and some of these other guys always elevate their centers. Like centers always look better playing next to these guys because they're throwing them lobs and all, so putting them in perfect situations. So Zoo, luckily, we've known he was still good before he had a really good point guard, but I think that yeah, they just did a good job on getting him out while he still was had a lot of value. And once they traded, which we'll get to, once they traded Harden, it just made more sense to like, okay, let's start moving some of these old vets and getting some stuff here in return.
Yeah. I think the Pacers are going to be right back in the mix next year, fully healthy. Like you say, you basically swap out Miles Turner and finally fill that void. You're going to have a top 3, top 5 pick if everything lands in their favor. And like I said, this draft class is looking good. Tyrese Halliburton going to be back as well. So they're going to be solid. I think they're going to be real solid as well too, from the Clippers standpoint. I mean, Benedict Mathurin is a proven guy that can score the basketball. Maybe the staff can do a good job at trying to further develop him. But I like what the Clippers are kind of doing. It's a little too late. We've been saying this for a little while. They should have been blown it up, but it's you know, better late than never, I guess. So the elephant in the room is more so with Kawhi. Like, what are y'all gonna do with him? Right now, he's arguably been playing like a top 3, top 5 player since for like the last 2 months. So it's just like, are y'all just gonna take the route with like a step situation where you continue to try to build, but it also seems like they're going young. So that's going to be interesting to see, when the season's over, what they decide to do as well.